What's the deal with this like busted ass barn that you have had for your desktop background for like the last year?
Why do you gotta come over here and be
Wyoming.
hateful?
Like, I like Wyoming.
I also like Wyoming.
Don't talk shit.
I'm just saying that barn is busted.
You're busted.
Like, look at that.
What? So
look at that collapsed
Let me-
ass
let me
roof.
get this straight.
What collapsed roof?
I'm gonna give you a shirt. You're wearing my fucking shirt.
I was joking because it like changes.
Pitch?
Steepness.
Pitch. You're wearing my
Also
fucking shirt.
steepness. This
You
is
come
my
o-
shirt now.
you
With
come
those
over
dirty
here-
ass shoes.
Hey,
and
these
those
shoes
holy
are
ass
fine.
jeans.
You fucking come
These
over
Your
here.
fucking glasses.
These jeans are holy.
40 fucking minutes late.
That's Jeff's fault.
You come over here and
He said, I
insult
gotta visit the king.
the things that I want to fucking do.
What do you want to do? Live in a
And then you
broke
come
ass
over here
barn?
and shit on my fucking desktop background?
I mean, this isn't the first time I've done it.
Who the fuck do you think you are?
I'm Devin.
Hi, welcome back to the Radial Podcast. My name's Austin. I'm joined by Devin
Hi.
and Jeff.
Hello.
Episode 69, boys.
Nice.
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 I don't know where to go. I don't know where to go from here.
Nice. We could go to Japan.
We could go to Japan. What prefecture?
Tochigi.
Wow, he remembers.
It's the only one that I did remember, and I happen to say it just so happened to be right.
What circuit?
Twin Ring Motegi.
Yep.
What series?
Super GT.
What round?
7.
Wrong.
Almost. 8.
Eight.
Shit.
Round 8. The last race of the 2018 Super GT series.
Yep.
I just got done watching it.
What'd you think?
It was very good.
It was very good.
It was...
As I foretold.
Yes. It was very good.
Indeed.
Where can they watch it?
YouTube.com.
Nismo TV on YouTube. And they should. If you haven't watched this race yet, stop this recording and go check it out.
Spoilers ahead.
Nice.
Skip to
The end of the
43
podcast.
minutes into the podcast if you don't want to be spoiled.
What? So they can hear us go, Hatsunemiku.racing.
Hatsunemiku.racing.
Nice.
Radialpodcast.com.
Lots of them are expiring.com.
I forgot about that.
Me too.
And now,
I almost ate at a Denny's this morning.
Fuck Denny's.
.com.
why? Wait.
Why would you, of your own volition, choose to eat at a Denny's?
I mean, they've got waffles there.
I do love
They
waffles.
have the Grand Slam there.
Grand Slam of shit.
I don't even know what the Grand Slam is. I assume it's just
It's like eggs and bacon and hash browns and pancakes, I assume.
Yeah, it's like a 2x2x2 at IHOP.
What? Stop trying to turn my breakfast into lumber.
that's 16.
No.
Or a cube.
Or it's
No,
like
it is not.
2 eggs
least a
and like
square.
2 sausages and 2 pancakes.
No. 2 by 2 by 2 by 2 by 2 by 2.
You non-fucking construction ass motherfuckers, stop.
I don't know what you're talking about. I mean, it's numbers, so that's my domain.
No.
And that's 16, is what you said.
Nope.
You said
It would be 16 feet long if it was 2 by 2 by 16.
no, but it was 2 by 2 by 2 by 2.
By 2 by 2.
Or so this is either 4D object, or it's 16. So pick your poison.
Nope. I don't have to.
All right. So imagine a point, right?
Square root of 69 is 8 something.
Nice.
Nice.
Wait, did you look that up on your phone?
No, it's
Because
a
you
song.
should know that.
No, it's a song.
What?
The square root of 69 is 8 something. It's in a song.
It's a
Hang on,
song lyric.
I'll find the lyricist for you.
Nice.
What the fuck? It's a weird thing to sing.
It's almost like Jeff likes bad music.
Almost. It is almost like that.
I mean, I would assert that.
It's from the song "What's My Name" by Rihanna.
Is she the one saying it?
And I believe Drake is the one that says it.
Oh, fuck that. Fuck him.
You guys got ghostwriters.
Yeah. And also a child that he's hiding.
Well, I would. Okay.
If I were famous, I would hide my child from the public.
Oh, no, he just abandoned it.
Oh. That's a real shitty thing to do.
Yeah, and it was like from a porn star. He had this baby or something. I don't know. Ask Pusha T.
Yuck.
Yuck.
Ugh.
Nice.
How did we get here?
I was talking about song lyrics, and you
talking about 69.
Diverted us.
Oh, yeah. I was going to...
Math.
Yeah, I was going to explain in layman's terms what a four-dimensional object is.
I don't think our listeners care.
But, yeah. Anyway, 2x2x2. Denny's. They got... Wait, do they even have waffles at Denny's?
I don't know, maybe. Like, IHOP has waffles?
Okay. You mean IHOB?
I had steak and eggs this morning.
What the fuck? What is it? When people say they had steak for breakfast, is it just like a regular steak or is it like bullshit?
Chicken fried steak.
No, it was a T-bone steak.
What?
What?
Who? Why do you want that for breakfast?
Sometimes people
You're just trying to get to the hospital by afternoon?
I mean...
Wait, why would that put him in the hospital?
Cardiac arrest.
Why?
Because he's eating all this meat all the time. Blood pressure's going to get all the way up.
Listen,
Are you telling me eating meat is not healthy?
Not all day.
it's the most healthy. And I would know.
Because you're the most healthy person in the room?
Yes, I am.
Uh-huh.
And it's very tasty. As well as eggs.
Eggs are fucking gross.
Other animal products.
Like, I tried to like eggs at one point, and I cooked them like a dozen different ways. I tried them in a few like restaurants. Like, I went to the Denny's and I said, "Eggs me, bitch."
Whoa.
And they said, "Here's your eggs." And I said, "This is bad. Why did you do this to me?"
Eggs taste good?
No, they don't.
You're a crazy person.
Eggs are gross.
I like eggs.
Wait, what?
No, I mean, you put stuff on them like cheese and hot sauce and pepper.
No, eggs are fine by themselves.
Syrup.
I thought you were Mr. Scrambled Eggs.
Sometimes.
Like the Frasier song.
Like bacon.
I'm Mr. Eggs anyway, but poached. Like, if you poach an egg, just throw that shit in the
I don't
trash.
even know
or
what a poached...
soft-boiled.
I don't know.
Soft-boiled egg,
eggs are a
fuck
nightmare.
that. You're a fucking nightmare.
What is a poached egg?
I don't know.
You, like, cook it in water. Like, you, like...
It's like a hard-boiled egg?
Yeah, but, like, not in the egg.
Like, do you, like, crack the egg open and just you let it float around in the boiling water? That sounds gross.
Yeah, it's fucking disgusting.
Huh. Do you drain the water at the end?
Yes.
Does that not drain out also the egg?
No, the egg's cooked.
The egg's cooked.
But eggs are liquid.
Yeah.
Yeah, not when they're cooked, asshole.
The thing about it, it's like chicken fried rice.
How does it cook without just becoming one with the water?
Water doesn't solidify when you heat it up. Eggs do.
But, like, when you put it in first, it's liquid. Does it stay together?
Dude, all right. So imagine you've got a pot of boiling water.
No, I've imagined it.
And then put a bunch of spaghetti noodles in there. And then you drain the water out, and you're left with your cooked spaghetti noodles.
You know spaghetti is not liquid, right?
It's the same thing.
No, it's like pouring some fucking Dr. Pepper in a pot of boiling water, and then you're like, "Oh, I've got hard Dr. Pepper now."
Except you can't cook that into a solid.
How do you know?
Sure you can.
And also, yeah, you totally could.
Yeah,
it's got sugar in it.
You could. Yeah.
Just put Dr. Pepper in a frying pan.
But check the shit out, though. You know how, like, it's kind of the same thing. Like, eggs aren't oil, but, like, oil and water don't mix. Like, you pour them together and they, like, don't mix together.
Uh-huh.
That's what eggs do.
Interesting.
It's crazy.
What about the yellow? Does it... Wait, it's the yellow part that's like the little orb.
Yeah.
Does it stay?
Have you never seen a fucking egg? Like,
not in years. It's been years since I've cooked
since
eggs.
You've laid eyes on an egg.
Like getting cooked, yes.
I don't believe that you haven't been into a restaurant in the last 5 years where you've not seen an egg.
Or what restaurants
or a
just
video
have
game
eggs?
Or a fucking movie or a
Denny's.
television show, Denny's.
Why would
You
I
have
be
been
at
to a
Denny's?
Waffle House with Jeff and I in the last 5 years.
I don't know if that's true.
That's probably true.
How long have you been vegan now?
Like a year and a half.
Are you starting to get hungry yet?
What?
Starting to get hungry yet?
Do you need the flesh of an animal to make you less crabby?
No, I had some really good like barbecue and like mac and cheese last night. There was broccoli too.
It wasn't cheese.
It doesn't. Who cares?
You don't call it mac and cheese. It wasn't cheese.
Fuck you. I'll call it what I want. Is mac and cheese with there's 3 E's and a Z, and there's no E at the end.
I hate this. I hate you. No.
You should try it sometime. It's really good.
Hard pass.
It's like, oh, I'm afraid that I might like the food, so I don't eat it. Instead, I am the meat boy.
I eat.
Says the person
Where's my goldfish at?
that just ate plain salad for the majority of his life
What?
and didn't try condiments.
No, I've tried condiments. They're bad.
I think condiments, the way you use condiments,
Yeah, Jeff's
are
gross.
unacceptable. Eat some. Watch Jeff eat some hash browns.
More like watch Jeff eat ketchup.
Yeah, watch Jeff eat ketchup with little bits
I'd
of
like
potato
some
in it.
potato on my ketchup, please.
Like,
My pepper tomato paste doesn't have enough potato in it.
I mean,
that is exactly what he does. He's a monster. He can't enjoy food for just.
Oh no, I
The
absolutely
food.
can. You try food the way that you don't put anything on it the first time, and then you realize how bland it is, and then you add the spice of life to it. Pepper?
Variety?
No, pepper.
you know, if you ate more regular food, things would taste less bland. Like things taste bland because you're having too much salt.
I'm sorry, I didn't know my dinner of Twizzlers had that much salt in it.
How fucking old are you? You still eat Twizzlers for dinner.
That's what being an adult is. You can choose to make that choice.
You sure can.
You're like, hey, guess what? Fucking Oreos tonight. Living it up. I'm gonna eat this whole fucking pack
And
of
then how do
Oreos.
you not just feel sick the next day?
No, you
Like,
feel sick immediately.
Yeah.
But you keep going because you're like, well, it's too late now.
I've started. I can't waste this package of Twizzlers. Like,
Yeah.
What the fuck? What? This is a racing podcast, right?
Yep.
Ostensibly.
We should probably talk about that. Where are we again?
Twin Ring Motegi in the Tochigi Prefecture of Japan.
Indeed.
What series is this?
Super GT. Round 8.
Devin, kick it off.
It's the final round. And it's all tied up at the top. That's all of that voice I'm going to do. So yeah, as I mentioned last week in GT 500, Jensen Button and his teammate, I want to say Naoki Yamamoto.
That sounds right.
Don't quote me on that. And Nick Cassidy and his teammate, who I can't remember the name of. Maybe he is Naoki Yamamoto. I don't think so. I think that's Buttons. Anyway, Jensen Button and Nick Cassidy are tied at the top of GT 500 going into this race. And they've qualified. Button starts P2 and Nick Cassidy starting P6 in this race. And with them being tied, it's just whoever can finish higher up will be the winner. And that qualifying result, a bit disheartening at the start, but remember that the last race, the Hondas qualified really well, and then in the race were really weak. So I'm kind of hoping that the same will happen here. And over on GT 300, the order of the grid is P1 is one of the Lamborghinis, P2 is the Leon Mercedes, which is fighting for the championship, P3 is Hatsune Miku, who's fighting for the championship, and the other two big championship contenders are the number 31 Prius is back in P8, and the Arta BMW is back in P10. So the BMW has a pretty good lead, but they're not guaranteed to win the championship. They just need to get a few points in, though. But starting at P10, not great for them to get some points. So yeah, this is a fairly short race, which also made it kind of more exciting, I felt.
53 laps?
53 laps, 250 kilometers. Start of the race, like lap 1, immediately Nick Cassidy's Keeper Tom's car gains a spot after turn 1, and similarly Hatsune Miku also at turn 1 gets a spot. So things immediately looking really good for both my cars. Lap 2, the Keihin NSX hood seems damaged and has to pit, which was really weird. Like, apparently that car, like, its hood was unlatched somehow. Like, it turned out like it didn't seem like it was damaged. It just, the hood wasn't shut, so that they had to come in and fix that, which I don't have it in my notes here what spot the Keihin was, but I think that might have been the car that Nick Cassidy got past at the beginning, so that didn't get him any spots. Lap 6, the number 31 Prius is all over the track and the grass trying to pass the Leon Mercedes. Like, the Prius is just doing anything it can, trying to get past that car. Which, the Prius had a really good start to be fighting with the Leon Mercedes, because the Leon Mercedes started P2 and the Prius started back in P8. So the Leon having a bit of a rough go at the start, and the Prius pretty good start. Meanwhile, the championship leading BMW got past a car at this point and is up to P9. So another point for them, but still they need to get a few more to be safe. Next note is lap 12. Hatsune Miku under pressure from the BRZ behind them. Miku is like the most underdog of the championship fighters at this point, because I think they're like P4 going into this. So they need every point they can get, and I think actually have to win the race to be able to become champion. So that was bad, but they were able to keep the BRZ behind them. Lap 15, the BMW got another spot. It is up to P8 now. Lap 20, the pit stops start happening. The GT500 race leader comes in. Lap 21, the number 31 Prius, after 15 laps, finally gets past the Leon Mercedes. Meanwhile, the GT300 leading Lamborghini has a puncture and has to pit. And then Hatsune Miku takes the lead at this point, which I was obviously very stoked about. But obviously it is just
It's
due to
temporary.
pit stops. Yeah, it's temporary, but always nice to see Miku in the lead. And similarly, Button is currently leading the GT500 race because he's not pitted. That Lambo comes out and then like 2 laps later has another puncture on the same tire.
Yeah, I saw that. It was weird.
Yeah. So it's just like that car had a really good lead in the race. So it's like, oh, this Lambo looks like it's pulling away. And like that kind of like blows everybody's shot to win this race and actually get the championship away from that BMW. Because I think everyone has to win to get the championship away from that BMW. So it's like, oh yeah, this Lambo is just like pulling away. So that'll save that BMW, who's like struggling a bit. It's like back in P8 now, but not doing as well as they need to like really clinch the championship. But yeah, then this Lambo like got that puncture, pitted, another puncture, is like completely destroyed their race. So bummer for them, but made it more exciting. Yeah, the Lambo's dead last after that second stop. So, from first place.
They were talking about maybe a safety car would come out of that deal because he was like looking it back around the track on that tire.
Yeah, I'm surprised I guess like it's enclosed, so it's not like an open wheel car where it's like you've seen like Kimi in Baku last year, like tore off his rear wing, like
it'll still tear up a car.
Yeah.
Like if a tire like shreds itself, it can still rip up a fender, or mess up a diffuser, or any number of things. So, yeah.
Lap 30, the GT500 contenders both finally pit. Button comes out P4. The Keeper Toms comes out P8. Lap 33, Button is trying to get past the Zent Lexus, and really needs to be careful because they're ahead of the Keeper Tom's car at this point, which is all they need to do. But the Zent car is being like very defensive, and like it's like looks like these two cars are going to crash. I'm like, oh Jesus, like it is real like nail biting excuse me, biting stuff, because it's like this car's kind of like all over the road defending, and Button is like making kind of aggressive like attacks trying to get by. It's like, you don't need to do this, but also you do need to get past that car because it is holding you up. And like the gaps to the cars behind him start really coming down. I don't know if that Lexus is a Lexus. I don't know if it was like, hey, try and hold up Button as long as you can to try and let the Keeper Toms get closer, or if it was just
them being stupid,
them trying to keep their spot. But yeah. Lap 36, the BMW pits and is the last of the championship contenders to do so. And at this point, it is the Leon Mercedes P1, the number 31 Prius P2, Miku P3, and that BMW comes out P6. So in all the pit stops, the Leon Mercedes really benefited because both Miku and the Prius had got past them in their first stints. So somehow pit strategy really helped the Leon Mercedes. Because, yeah, they now have the lead of the race. Lap 37, the Keeper Tom's car is up to P4, and having got past the Epson NSX, there was actually the Zent car. Maybe that guy might have been just kind of stupid because he also did hold up Nick Cassidy when he got to him.
Yeah.
So it's just like, what are you doing?
Being stupid.
Yeah, like that's like you. It was really weird because it was like, oh yeah, like Button came out of the pit stop P4 and Cassidy was P8, but it was like, oh, it's just all Lexuses pretty much ahead of Cassidy between those two. So it's like, oh, he'll just get by easy, and he actually had to do the work on him.
Yeah,
which was interesting. Oh, actually, never mind. That Zent car is still ahead of Button at this point. So I'm thinking of a different car. Because Button actually did not get past that Zent car. So it was another one of the Lexuses that I was thinking of Nick Cassidy getting held up by. But yeah, this is holding him up to where it is really bringing down the gap. So lap 39, the gap from Button to Nick Cassidy is 4.7 seconds and closing down. Like you can see it lap by lap closing down really like quickly. But yeah, at this point, if they stay these positions, Button would be the championship leader or winner for GT500. And also at this point, the Leon Mercedes would be the championship winner in GT300, with them winning this race and the BMW back in P6. But both the Prius and Miku have a chance to take that away from them, like if they can just get into the lead of this race. But the GT300 race settles down a bit. Gaps open up a little bit. Lap 41, so 2 laps later, that 4.7 second gap has fallen to 2.8. So in two laps, it's fallen 2 seconds. 2 more laps later, it's fallen another second, so it's 1.7 seconds. And also the BMW lost a spot. So they are back down to P7, and the championship just like is at this point kind of falling away from them. With 9 laps to go, they lost another spot. So it's just like, I think that car might have had a problem because at this point it is just falling away.
Yeah.
Which is a bummer for them. 8 laps to go. The gap from Button to Nick Cassidy down to 0.8. 3 laps later, half a second. And
this was very good.
Yeah.
Like I was like watching the last 10 laps of this race were very, very good.
Yep. It's just like a good 10 laps of, well, actually it wasn't Nick Cassidy at this point. It was his teammate in the car. But just dogging Button.
Yep.
For like all of these 10 laps. But yeah, he just dogging him, but cannot get past. So Button ends up winning his inaugural season of Super GT.
His first championship since the 2009
Yep.
F1 championship he won.
Yep.
You could see him like when he crossed the finish line, like you can see him in the car celebrating, which I think that's really neat.
Yeah. Like he immediately afterwards he's like, yeah, this feels like just as good as winning the F1 championship did.
Yeah.
Which don't know if he's being honest there or just,
he's not.
But like that is like a very cool thing to say.
Yeah.
And yeah, so the Leon Mercedes ends up winning the GT300 race, and so also takes that championship. So going into this, I did not expect anyone to take it away from the BMW because they had a
that's
really
what it
big
sounded
lead.
like a couple weeks ago when we were talking about the last race. It just didn't feel like it was going to happen.
No, yeah, they had like 15 points ahead of the second place car, which was the Prius.
Mm-hmm.
And the Leon Mercedes was like a few points like even further away. But yeah, with the Leon Mercedes winning this race and the BMW having such a bad race, they lost, which must have been just heartbreaking. Like going into this race, like
with such a lead,
we fucking got this. We're so far ahead, and then it's just like, oh shit.
Yeah.
And also, as I mentioned last time, Button's teammate beat Nick Cassidy at Super Formula this year as well.
The double whammy.
Button's teammate is a double world champion this year.
That's cool.
Which is cool for him.
That must feel awesome.
Yep. And Nick Cassidy, a double second place.
That must feel terrible.
Yep.
I saw Nick Cassidy on Jan Martinborough's Instagram stories not long after this race. He seemed like he was doing okay.
I mean, he still drives race cars for a living. Like, how bad could you really be doing?
Ask Felipe Massa.
I mean, he drives Formula E cars.
No, I meant after 2008.
Well, I think that was probably the worst because he thought he had won it. Like, he was like, yep, I won this race. Job done. I'm the champion. He's like, yeah, let's celebrate. And then it's like, oh, it's Glock.
Is that Glock?
Is that Glock?
But special prize this time, basket of rice.
It's a lot of rice.
Which is a lot of rice.
Jeff doesn't believe that there's rice in those baskets.
I don't believe that there's 30 pounds of rice in those baskets.
30 pounds is not that much weight, dude.
Watching them move it over their heads without it forcing their body to sway at all, like I don't think that was 30 pounds of rice.
I can move a 30-pound bag of rice without swaying.
All right.
All right.
All right.
All right. All right. So that's Super GT
Yeah.
for this year.
It was
Very good.
very good. I was maybe in my read there, you could not tell how enthusiastic I was for this race. But let me tell you, this race was fucking really good. And even after this, if you haven't seen it yet, you watch those last 10 laps even.
Yeah, I mean, even if you just watch the last 10 laps, I mean, it's just good racing. I also don't mean to sound unenthusiastic. I've just been awake since 3:30 this morning.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm very sleepy.
Yeah.
Do you know what color the rice was?
Probably white.
Okay.
What do you...
Maybe buying 30 pounds of rice in the near future.
For a bit?
No. They can't see this.
I mean...
I need us to see this.
We've done videos before.
You get a wicker basket to go with it.
I don't know that was wicker.
What the fuck's wicker?
Grass.
Sticks.
That's bamboo, probably.
You're probably right.
It's just a bushel of rice.
Yes.
Just Google how much does a bushel of rice weigh. You don't have to buy any rice.
Please don't. Because you're just going to throw it away.
No, I'll mail it to somebody.
You're going to mail 30 pounds of anything?
A bushel of rice weighs 45 pounds.
Well, there you go.
I could probably do that.
Okay.
Yeah, I could do that.
I know some people we could probably send that to after we get done with it.
I know someone that's on a fitness kick.
It's so expensive. I'm just imagining mailing somebody 45 pounds of bullshit.
I don't know. You'd have to ship it freight.
Hey, Ben! That joke works on 2 levels.
Yeah, it does. What you got there, Ben?
Rice.
Do you have anything else to add?
Nope. That's it from me.
Okay.
I cannot wait for next year.
When does the season start?
Next year.
Great.
I'm going to guess March.
I'm going to guess spring
Actually,
of
I'm
2019.
going to guess May.
Yeah, I was thinking...
I'm going to
almost
say
summer.
spring 2019. That's a safe bet.
Yep.
It is, because that goes through most of May.
Yeah.
Wait.
Yeah, summer doesn't start until like June 21st or something.
I thought it was... Oh, shit.
Yeah.
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 It's like 20th or 21st. I can't remember.
That was May 20th or 21st.
Nope.
Seasons, man. How do they work?
The Earth, it gone done tilts.
We were talking about that on the way over here.
It's crazy.
That
Mm-hmm.
gosh darn axial tilt of 23 degrees, approximately.
What is it actually? Is it like 22.777865 or something like that?
35099.
I hate you. Just know that I hate
I
you.
hate me too.
Same.
You have to buy 8675309.com.
There's no way that that's not already bought.
Can you just use numbers?
Yeah, you can. Yeah. Why not?
I mean, numbers are just letters.
No, numbers are just numbers.
Numbers are letters.
No.
Yeah. They're not in the alphabet, but they are letters.
What's going on next week?
Abu Dhabi. It's the last race of the Formula One season.
It is. Might have a weird... We haven't figured out what we're doing to record this episode yet.
Yeah, Jeff's all like, I'm a snowboarder.
I've been telling you guys for like a month.
I know, but...
You did not give me any notice for this.
He let us know. He just didn't let us know like the days. He just said, hey, I'm probably not going to be there.
I'm sorry that you weren't interested enough to ask.
I'm not interested at all.
At all. I'm not editing that at all.
Yeah.
I'm not editing this episode at all. I don't have time this week.
8675309.com is not available. Neither is .net, .org, or .co. But I could
What
get
about .racing?
.biz.
Here's a hot tip. If you ever like or
Why is it
need
suggesting this to me? I could instead. It wants to know. Hey, instead of getting 8675309.com, what if you got TommyTwoTone.net?
you probably should get TommyTwoTone.net.
But it's spelled T-U-T-O-N-E.
What?
Two-tone. T-U-T-U. I'm sorry. T-U-T-O-N-E.
Yeah,
Yeah,
that's how I'd spell that.
I approve of that.
Not T-W-O-T-O.
Tupac doesn't spell his name T-W-O.
He
It's
doesn't
just
spell
T-U.
anything anymore.
You don't know that.
He's not dead. I've seen hologram Tupac.
I've seen hologram Tupac.
Yeah. He's on
Isn't
a thing.
everything a hologram because it's all just reflections of light?
Shut up. Shut up with that
So-
bullshit.
Abu Dhabi next week. Release might be weird.
Yep.
I can't remember. We got an email from Apple. The release for this.
Oh yeah,
Might.
Apple apparently is taking like time
They're
off
like,
for the holidays,
hey,
and their
Thanksgiving.
automated publishing system apparently might not go according to the way that you think it would, because apparently humans might need to be involved at some point in time.
Yeah, so
Which seems weird.
if you're getting this late, sorry about your luck. Sucks to suck.
Yeah, it sucks to have an iPhone.
Yeah, we didn't get any emails from Google
No, yeah, why would they?
because they just
Because
make
it's-
their people work. They're just like, fuck them.
Yep.
No, no.
Oh, you're a big defender of Google over there, Jeffrey?
No.
Like, oh yes, I love big business. That's you. That's what you
That's the
sound
best.
I work
Hey,
for big
Mr.
business.
Capsule Corp shirt, Mr. Big Business.
Yeah.
Spaceships with gravity machines in them.
like. They invented a fucking time machine. They deserve your respect.
Well, they can come back in time and get it.
Fair point.
Yeah, so Abu Dhabi next week.
It's the last race of the season, everyone.
It is. It's the last
Who
race.
will win the championship?
What are we going to
Who
talk
will win
about?
the Constructors' Championship? Who will win the Drivers' Championship?
Lewis Hamilton already did. Mercedes already did.
Oh, shit. Why is this race a thing?
Because they got the money over there,
You're not wrong.
and they got the oil over there, and Bernie Eccleston made some deals.
He did.
It'd be a night race. It's got a cool pit exit. It goes under a bridge as a tunnel.
Yeah. You remember when Pastor Maldonado crashed in there
Shit.
and then car caught on fire? Pastor.
Yep, he's the best.
Speaking of Pastor Maldonado, Jeff, I believe you were going to bring up some dour news.
The Macau Grand Prix / I don't know if
This is
Grand
an
Prix
F3
the right
race.
word. Well,
But I think it is still...
they had other races there this weekend as well, and the only reason that I knew that it was going on this weekend was because I saw a car had spun basically the same place where it did last year and basically backed up the entirety of the field, and it was like watching.
Oh, you mean
see-
the thing that happens every year?
Yeah, you remember that part of Austin Powers when he gets the little tram
Yeah.
car stuck in the hallway sideways, and he's just like beep meep meep, and just like back and forth up.
Yeah.
It was that, except with race cars, watching a car slowly try to turn around. And
Race
go-
cars can do
go
burnouts,
the right
though.
direction. Not if they want to keep their tires. So that was the first thing, and I was like, "Oh, Macau is still a race." Okay, and then this morning I woke up and they were like, there was a wreck at the F3 race in Macau, and here's a clip. So I started watching it, and it was a bunch of cars going around a very tight corner, and I was thinking, it's gonna be another thing where a car spins out and then it blocks the rest of the field
That's what I thought.
because there's a lot of cars going very slowly around this corner. And the car going, I don't know, we'll say 3 times the speed of all of the other cars,
270 kilometers an hour.
hits the rear of another car. It gets launched through the catch fence that is on the outside of this corner into the photographer's pillbox, we'll call it.
Yeah.
I think it was
And it-
like actually like a temporary medical building or something.
there was a bunch
Photographers were in
of
there.
journalists in there and
And-
some marshals.
So I'm going to say this car, it hit this structure, cockpit first, which the cockpit in the context of what we're talking about is the part where you put your legs in to get into the car. That's the part of it that hit the wall first, not like the side or like the front
Yeah.
or like it hit like the driver's head and like roll hoop hit first. And these cars don't have the halo. Granted, I don't know how much the halo is supposed to do against impacts of this nature. But somehow nobody died in this. to my
There are
knowledge, as
some
of
very
yet.
seriously injured people.
Yeah, 5 people.
The driver, Sophia Florence,
Florsch.
17-year-old German girl.
Yeah.
She is conscious. She has a fractured spine, but I don't know if that.
She's currently awaiting surgery. Her spine's broken in 3 places.
Yeah. So I don't know what the extent of that is, but that sounds bad. But amazingly, she didn't die. The person that her car hit also didn't die, but
Yeah.
his roll hoop got shredded as well by her car.
Yeah, and him, I think he actually drives in Super GT because
Oh,
I
really?
recognize his name. It's
Interesting.
Sho Tsuboi.
And I think like 2 photographers and a track marshal also got sent to the hospital
Yep.
because this building got rocked by this car.
Yeah.
And it seems like it looked like what happened was there was some incident coming down the straight leading up to this corner that may have removed one of the wheels from her car. So she was sort of just along for the ride, and applying the brakes was not going to do anything.
Yeah.
Because her car was just spinning and sliding and just hit this thing. But that car went through that catch fencing like it was not there.
Yeah.
That was the...
One, I don't think Macau should exist. Like,
it doesn't even seem like if no incidents were to happen, it seems like it would just be a boring race. It has to just be a procession just because of how narrow it is. Like the only thing that makes it exciting is the potential for incidents.
Yeah.
And with the potential being for incidents of this magnitude, it doesn't seem
I mean,
like it should be a thing.
Yeah, I think that this is more of a fluke than anything else. But like,
yeah, but the flukes are the things
I mean, this also
happen.
goes back to like just the nature of motorsport is that it's dangerous. Like, and those catch fences are not designed for that.
Not intended to stop a 200-kilometer-an-hour car.
Yeah, it's one of those things where I don't know what to do except for just say, hey, Macau shouldn't fucking exist. Or, like, the track should be made to where you can't achieve that type of a speed, like on a street circuit that is that narrow. Like, one or the other. I don't know what the answer is.
Yeah.
Or if there even is an answer. Like,
I mean, here's one thing I know for sure. They should have had some better fucking fencing. I
don't know how you make a fence that you can see through, like as a spectator, that can withstand something like that.
I mean, like, yeah, like, jeez. I don't know, the way it,
that's
like,
nearly 170 mile an hour.
Yeah.
Like,
but it like, I feel like it should have been better than that, though, because it, like, didn't put up, like, any resistance.
Yeah, I was sitting here thinking about that, and the catch fencing around, like, IndyCar and NASCAR tracks, I imagine you can kind of look at them and anecdotally say that they hold up better than that, but those cars are kind of traveling along the direction of the fence
I don't think
and not
that,
perpendicular
Yeah,
to
the
it.
fence isn't designed to have, like, a head-on collision. It's designed to, like, catch something that's moving laterally down it.
Yeah.
Like,
and it wasn't like it just tore the fence, like, it broke the posts off.
Yeah. And it, like I said, like, what do you do except for just put like a concrete wall there, and then
now you've just
now you've got IndyCar.
Well, no, like IndyCar has catch fences.
Oh, no, now you're talking about Monaco.
Yeah, it's if you put like if that had just been something solid, she'd probably be dead.
Yeah.
Like I think that fence in that building helped slow her down more slowly than if it was just if she had just hit that and come to a dead stop, she would be dead.
Yeah.
Like, so I don't know what the answer is.
It's astonishing that she isn't dead, even with the impact as it was, because like it doesn't look like it remotely slowed her down. Like,
I saw that and thought that she was dead.
Yeah, like we're saying that it slowed her down enough to like not be lethal, but only in the most like technical of senses. Like this is one of the worst wrecks I've ever seen.
Yeah,
yeah, it is.
It's pretty bad.
Probably the worst wreck I've ever seen.
I don't know. Billy Monger's is pretty bad.
Yeah.
There's some pretty gnarly.
Yeah.
I can't remember.
Dan Weldon's wreck.
Yeah.
It was pretty gnarly. Like, Jules Bianchi was pretty gnarly. Like, this was really bad. But this is one of those things where just, hey, just, she's alive. And I don't know if there's an answer for that. I hope that she's okay and she's back in a race car again soon.
Yeah, I hope that surgery goes well, and hopefully she...
I think she posted something on social media, so it seems like she's, like, not, like...
And the same thing applies to the photographers and the track marshal, too.
Yeah, yeah, for sure.
Yeah, it's a bad deal.
There's lots of angles of this wreck out there, and, like, photos of the building and stuff like that, like, from the inside of the building where the photographers were, so you can see like it pushed that wall in a pretty good ways. And like this building, it kind of looked like a temporary building, but like it was wrapped in like Armco barriers more or less.
Yeah That's a somber note to end this podcast on.
Yep.
Hatsunemiku.racing.
Yes, go there. It's a website.
Radialpodcast.com.
That is also a website.
Fuckdenny's.com.
That's a website.
Mm-hmm.
Happy Thanksgiving in the U.S.
.com.
Dude, stop doing this to yourself.
Get your phone out.
$300.
Yeah, happythanksgiving.com's got to be expensive.
In the U.S. Happy Thanksgiving in the U.S.com.
And that's just another bad one. That's like a bad URL.
Yeah, it is.
The fuck does URL stand for? User.
Happy Thanksgiving in the Happy Thanksgiving in the .us, $12 a year. You can...
Sold.
No, I shouldn't.
You said it.
I shouldn't. I just did one recently.
You have to.
The whole thing about this joke is that these are the most obtuse URLs that like nobody's actually going to go to. Except for findmebro.com.
HatsuneMiku.racing is the one I actually use anytime I want to go to the website.
I never
go to the website. Why do I want to go to the website?
Sometimes
I actually showed somebody today fuckdennies.com.
Sometimes I go to shop.hatsunemiku.racing.
I also showed them fuckkansas.com.
Cut out one of your dots if you just went to some of them or a lot of them are expiring.com or whatever it is. Lots of them are expiring.com. You cut out one of the dots and you get to the store.
That's true. Because that one just goes straight there.
Efficient.
It is pretty efficient.
But then I don't get to type Hatsune Miku.
Nice.
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 Let's end this thing.
Nice.
I'm sleepy.
Happy Thanksgiving in the US. Holiday, $50 a year.
Fuck that.
Sold.
No, what? No.
Oh.
You can buy .com for $12 a year as well.
Also, we still have the sale in the shop.
Oh, yeah.
Offer code Miku.
Yeah,
It's MIKU.
Yeah, thank you. I was going to say you should spell that.
Wait. Everyone knows how to spell Miku.
Not necessarily.
They could spell it MECOO.
Or
Fuck
MEEKO.
You Google Hatsune Miku, and then your face lights up because you're like, wow, she can sing. And then you say, I know how to spell it.
You had to.
That's never happened.
What, my face light up?
Episode 69, we're out.
Nice.
See you guys next week.
Nice.
Nice.
Nice.